Okay, I am there. Yep, I'm back. I just walked from over there and picture the thumbnail. From now on, I'll shadows and fine because I freeze shadows. But. Thank you. The purpose. Actually, I want to say I'm a little late for this stream. That is because a break. They like the weekend has started. So, well, actually, it's because I couldn't sleep, and then I remembered. Oh, left. I'm back. Time. Hopefully, it doesn't interfere with you. If we can, because it's mandatory to be here. You have to. Nope. I will know. So you right there, that's oh, excellent. There is no one, so that means that no one is. Oh, crap! Already music. All right. the respects obligatory respect to Minecraft. Anyway, I'll be honest, I was a little late for this ring, but I have plenty of time. Might actually make it a little longer to feel kind of clear in my head right now. Oh, why though? Maybe it's just the spark. Or maybe, actually, this is more likely. Maybe it's just to fuel my absolute hatred for League of Legends. It's not necessarily that anything's wrong with the game, except that the choices they make are terrible. Awful. Like, let's take, for instance, Jax. Jax the champion. And wait, I should probably check, like, is there anyone who's watching this? Right, so Jax the champion. Jax is a copying kid, at least. When he came out, he destroyed everyone. So they took him off of League of Legends. He's the only champion who has been, like, taken off, with the exception of Gangplank. I got that from. But this is what I didn't get from YouTube. He then came back, and he was nerfed. I broke another thing. He was nerfed a lot. And the in-game lore reason was that he beat the shit out of everyone once he was incorporated into League. So that he was banned from being there because they just knew as soon as he was in the game, he would win against everyone. They put a bunch, then afterwards, they put a bunch of restrictions on him, which I believe was, you cannot bear a weapon. And to that, Jax said, you know what? Fine. And then he goes out into the road, and then he takes a hold of a lamp stand and pulls it up by its root, and then waddles back into it and says, this isn't a weapon. And then he just goes in because technically he's not breaking any rules, and then he just beats the shit again out of everyone. But this time he also gets beaten a lot. It was actually a fair fight, and I just love that lore piece. They just waddles out this champion who was beating everyone, and then he takes up the lampstand and he just still beats people, especially late game. Oh, it's wonderful. It's just a survivor from Ithaca and a void incursion, and he just seeks to destroy the void. That's really boring compared to the original story. Let's take Poppy. Poppy is actually my favorite champion. She's also my main. I don't play the tricks with her. Her utility is insane. The champion herself is not as good as the original Poppy, but she's a lot more fun to play. Yeah, she is a lot more fun. She's not as broken, but she is more fun. And her lore is actually also really good because he basically followed this guy named Orlon, which is the founder of Demacia. He was on his deathbed. Then she said, "Oh, Poppy, this hammer was never meant for me. This hammer was meant for a hero, Demacia." And then he dies. And Poppy thinks, aha, I am gonna look for this hero. And she does so, not realizing that she herself might actually be the hero she's looking for. And that story is, like, fantastic. The only issue, she's like 900 years old. Like, she is a being that cannot die of age. Or die at all. And she has walked around with this bloody hammer for probably 800, maybe 700 years, not realizing that, oh, I am smashing the shit out of this worm. Like, this hammer wasn't meant for me or Orlon, it was meant for the hero. A hero would be the only one that could do this. Oh wait, maybe I'm the hero. This is not, that's ridiculous. Like, oh, I just realize at this point, it's not because she's humble. It's just because she's real cupping stupid. Like, the dumbest thing in existence. Because she just walks around like, no, I'm not the hero. Like, I actually think she's trolling us. She definitely knows she's a hero. After 900 years, 800 years, she would be able to tell, yes, I am the hero, unless she has, like, some other biological mentality where she simply is incapable of deciphering, like, putting 2 and 2 together. I guess she can't do that. I'm at 100%, that's everything right, is one of her quotes. So she's not good at math. But, like, that just pinpoints the idea that she is just really cupping stupid. Oh, I now hate her law. Like, the fact that she just walked around with this bloody hammer smashing everything for like 800 years and she's not realized anything. That's ridiculous. In the animations, like the teasers and such, she's fantastic. She is exactly what I expect. And her teamwork with Vayne, oh, that's also great. Vayne, the magical hunter, the hunter of magics, that's great. And her expression, that conveys what I would believe Poppy would be. The fact that she can kind of hold her own in any situation also shows that, yes, she has realized she's a hero. The problem is, in game, she's still copying stupid. Like, you could fix it a lot of ways. You could either fix it by her realizing she's a hero and now not taking the piss anymore, or you could fix it by just making her younger. Don't make her be there from the foundation of Demacia. Oh my goodness, it's horrible. Like, either way it would be fixed. Rise is pretty much the only champion that I like the lore of. Because Rise is like, he makes sense. He has been there from the Rune Wars. He has a lot of power and he lets go of it. He's cool. Rise is cool. But like every other champion is up and broken in terms of lore. Also, I had the best game with Wave. I loved every second of using that champion and fighting and bashing them and just shooting them and shotgun into the face and just juking them, baiting them, and then boom, dead. I was on a rampage. It was the greatest time of my life. And then I realized he's gay. I'm just like, ugh! I just, why all the good, why does every single champion have to have an issue? Or at least every single champion that I pick up. It basically revolves to that I'm just occasionally looking at like the stats of different items and compiling some intriguing strategies. For example, I have thought of how to make the item Redemption, an orbital strike cannon, where everyone on the team has that, and then Gangplank uses it all. And then they use Redemption. Or Kindred. If she walks up, she gets bodied, she uses her ult, and then orbital strike cannon activated. And then once... I need to focus on this. Oh my goodness, I'm breaking so many pickaxes. Okay, log in. Hey, enough League for today. The League is deteriorating my mental psyche. Man, it's good that the week is over. Now, get back to it. Now, get back getting ahead of it. But first, I need to do some cleaning. Oh, also, I think it is high time that I try to see if I have made it past the, not the radiation stage, but the updated which the underground lags, or like there's significant lag spikes. I'm gonna try to make a staircase down. I don't know, maybe I should bring some wood, actually. In a moment. You know, actually, maybe it's faster to go surface. I do have an axe. Yeah, I'll go to the surface. And I need to check is everything. Yeah, it seems like everything is. I just messed that up. Iron. I should probably make that. Oh, great. Oh, shit. Ooh. There we go. Okay, wait, stop. Alright, we need to shove some. I feel my mouse is very sensitive. Hang on, wait. Maybe I should set it down a little. Do that from the menu here. Settings. Mouse. That might be a little more tolerable. Faces. Uh, uh. No, not again. Okay, I think that fixed it. Yep. That was really strange, but that doesn't bring me high hopes. But good news. Figured out how to fix it. That's always good. There's a lot of enemies. Comfortable. Actually, now I think about it, I don't need to find the junk by using mobs. I can just use, you know, the weird behavior of that kind of thing. It's like, that's gotta be chunk bounded. Alright, how far we would do this next stretches. An eye. Apologies, trees. My axe needed to down to some degree, not full. Not really. Would you kindly excuse my confusion? But that did not seem right. Like, very shallow. Nice on. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, wait. That... Right, I'm gonna try and see what happens. Back again. Take this iron. D9. Oh. I mean, worst case scenario, we turn this into a great hall where I will be able to segregate all my test benches. I think I'll call them test benches. If there's a certain test I want to do, I'll call it a test bench. Oh. Keep on digging until I think I've reached the ocean. Nothing. See whenever there are any electricity. I need to check that it has stopped giving me max bikes. Alright, I think this is... I think I need to check. I mean, after all, I've gone a long way. No, was it worth it or not? Something odd is going on either my mouse or the game. Not really registered click. Or it's like buffering my input. Which is a little annoying. Okay, why is my... I have like a cooler on and kind of window. Let's say 10. That's not 10, but It's getting a little tired. A little I'm a little drowsy. Okay, I shouldn't make it too. Should make it just. As I used. Actually, make it two. You got me. Gonna lie, a 2x2 really ugly. It is awful, hideous. I have to do it. Now I have 3. Not a 3x3. 3. Oh, much better. To think that there's to go so much work just making them up. You need to find out the correct location to do it at. Base for. Very little. Especially when it lags. Right. Only concern is that I'm gonna get a. There's actually an. Once you get far enough, that everyone actually ability they can use, or rather they use it involuntarily. We might see that now, because there was one bug, or one feature that I was very intrigued by when I initially attempted this project back 2 years ago. By the way, those bars were. But oh, god damn it, broken. I can save the shovel. I can't save the pickaxes. Also noticed it's like you break 5 blocks instead of break 5 blocks and then it moves 1 bar. But for the last one, it breaks 4 blocks, then moves a bar, then 1 more hit, and then, like, I can understand why I'm just by habit breaking these pickaxes. I want to save them, restore them, preserve them. Like I made a big deal out of it on my first run, where I just said, you know what? Once a tool breaks, there's some sort of punishment I have. But like that's slowed down the this process a lot. And like this will take a long time. I am not spending time mourning the dead souls. I'm around at least. Maybe at the end. I should have made like a counter though. I knew how it fallen. Maybe also which. To say which number the pickaxe had. That would be cumbersome. Still, kind of owe it to them. to the inanimate object to remember its death. Sacrifice. The valiant sacrifice that I impose on. You know, maybe I shouldn't remember that much. Maybe the more I talk about it, maybe the speech should be very short. That way it's kind of like people don't ask questions. I didn't place 2 blocks game, but I appreciate if you didn't. Blocks. Otherwise, eventually we'll run out. It's like a Alright. This is a good cave. We'll figure out how this will probably bring us low enough. Yeah, that's gold. Soon we should reach the bottom and we can see the lag situation. Like I'm not prospecting for ores and so valuable. I'm prospecting for good chunks. No, actually, now I think the time I was down and I got the bug, that it was not tied to the chunks, tied to distance from spawn, if I remember correctly. That would mean I can't use it, determining where chunks are, and this cave is really useful. More iron. Cave is not good in terms of prospecting. But yep. Do that again. Ah, you lot. Oh, iron. Oh, intriguing. Right. Let's just. Gotcha. Oh, I'm never full. I'm making a pause. I haven't made it that. Still plenty of weight. Oh. Here and here and yeah. These are. We have 1 piece of gold. One. Oh, iron. Collect. Okay. That lead up anywhere? No. Pardon? Okay, that's gonna be real annoying to build with. Let me just see. Well, come on then. What? 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 Well, I expected to be. What? Okay, I think it stopped. Hopefully. Please don't double block again. I'm just a little puzzled. Sorry, I'm just a little. I also feel like I'm very wrong here. You know, Minecraft always where like it wasn't before 1.17 we actually had biome like underground, but I'm gonna say this. I think we had biome in with. It's just it was a lag biomes. Some undergrounds were just really laggy or strange. Feels like I am bewitched by some foul. That is bending realities, mechanics, with wills. I wish you could. I can bend the will of Minecraft to my. Can you copy nutmeg? Oh. Ah. There's gotta be something. Maybe it might also just be me. Right. What's this? Okay, no mind. I'm good. Did you see that? Yeah, it's definitely not me. I did that. Hey, Monday, we need to go for 2 hands. I'm kidding. I really love actually having 2 hands. And this might be a little controversial. I really like the new combat style. Not the late game PvP stuff where it's mazes and diving down into the enemy. I think it's alright. It's just I want to be able to opt out of that. Yeah, and I prefer the crossbow, but I love that the axe it actually does more damage than the sword, but it has a long cooldown. Because that kind of gives a player with just stone tools an ability to fight back against the more elite. Not a great chance. It's not wondrous, but it's a chance. 1, 2. Like an army of X-Men could probably do decent damage. If they are coordinated enough. Okay, I wonder how far down. The good news is I haven't noticed any lag spike. So, in spite of that one hiccup, I think that this might be the place. The base. Or the mob farm. Look at this. Look at how smooth it is, and I'm this far down. That's great. I just need to take... I just need to go to the surface around this area. Up to the top of the staircase. And I need to dig over here and then start excavating. But I need a plan before I commence. Otherwise, I have to redo everything. And I do stuff. So I'm mining this. I'm mining this so I can come down and... Would you look at that? No. Ping. Where's your tools? Out of 8 tools, only 1 returned and 2 in caskets. The other withered away. Good news. I am not lagging. Bad news. It broke my pickaxes. Now, the question is... Oh my goodness, I just realized something. Because bedrock is tied to coordinate, that would mean that my mega base, where I've planned on you can just plop into world you want, can actually mask the nets by having its coordinates be one chunk from one chunk. Because that's what the bedrock is. But then, once you compare that to... once you go there, where the coordinates correspond, then you realize, wait a minute, these are not the right coordinates. Because these coordinates are from a completely different world. Oh! Oh, I'm a genius. Alright, lava. Okay, lava is... that far up. Good. Is it number 3? Gotta remember, I cannot craft. Please stop doing that. You only do that once I don't want it. Not today. Oh, oh, sorry, I needed to get my throat. Very... Wait, am I stupid? Oh no. Yep, I'm stupid. That wasn't very smart. But stop. Okay, let's break this before it what was that? I saw that. I saw it. Don't think I don't. I guess I didn't. I thought I saw some. Alright, so there and there. Now we can put stuff in the chest. We're gonna put the 3 survivors in. Rest there, friends. Wait a minute, toolstone. Oh. Oh. All right. Get down, and it's time to. So, let's start off with a little pad. How far up should it be? It's be up on this level. I think I want to do this. Oh, I'm just... Oh, wait, it's... I mean, this is good. This will get me to the right height at which I should start mining. So actually, while this may look very tedious, it's important. Okay, even further up. Okay. No. It needs to be like that. This. Alright. I think this is it. This is the height at which I need to, because otherwise the lava even higher than that. But like specifically I need to mine at that level, but it's still good to know where the lava is. Yes. But would you look at that? The question is, do I mine it now? Hang on, I'll have a poop about it. I'll be right back. I'm back again. Yep. So with these, I think, in hindsight, that what the flip is going on? Well, okay, the fix, and now the lag. There we go, and then back. Ta-da! Okay, so in hindsight, that's actually really interesting. For me, just standing still caused. Oh dear. Well, so in hindsight, I think it's best to take the diamond because so I need at least 24. I might also need to show tools changing and how their durability changes. There might also be the jukebox I need to do some tests on, so therefore I'm going to take them. And until I have the appropriate amount. Big 2. And let's just see here. Nothing else. Okay. So that means I am less than 10% of the way. But that is fine. Can I actually combine tools? That might be a thing. Maybe. I actually need 2 sets of a diamond armor. As that way I can do repairing tests. So why did I dig upwards here? I think it was because I found iron. Alright, I need to dig out a landing pad for the... Aha! Gotcha! A landing pad for when I dig down. Because I need to make a mob farm. There are a few different tricks I could do. And I have to make a few different ones. I do have limited space. But maybe depending on which direction I expand into, might be that I have more space to work with. I'm a little uncertain. But like now we can actually start mining stuff. Get resources. For different things. For example, redstone, I need that to test on how redstone functions. Because I know it has changed with time. And also it wouldn't be nice to see how the features were added. Like when could it pass through blocks, when are there any bugs that have been patched out over the years? All sorts of things. Which blocks can it go through? At what point could they go through them? A lot of things. Yeah. So I'm just gonna start up. That's not gonna get annoying at all. Not gonna get tedious at all. Luckily, it only seems to happen when there's you thought you could get me. Now I'm on a roll, mate. I'm ready. About to give a human quote, but okay, would you? Okay, there is a system to this. Excuse me, I just loaded into the same world and it just... What? I am really confused. Okay, I need to try to analyze why it happened. It doesn't happen when I look to the left and walk to the one to the right. Try to walk into the area again. Nope. Maybe it has something to do with me placing 2 blocks at once. I should, every time I cough like that, I should probably move away from the microphone. It's also the fact that it happened when I just stood still. That I also cannot wrap my head. Okay, I'm just gonna dig. Alright, and then we do it back. Okay, so there. Yeah, I think that's fine. I'll go into this world. That was funny because it seemed like it reset my. Always do that? It does reset which item you hold to be like the first slot. Okay, we are putting a torch down here. Is it world size? I don't think it's world size. Of course it is. Oh right, I hit probably the. And now I actually want to play Sunless Sky. Just for fun. Like, this is a little bonus. And I can show how great Sunless Sky is. The greatest game of all time. Well, is it the great? Like, it's really good. It's like Dark Souls, but with trains. Steam trains, in fact. But that, I realized that doesn't explain anything about what the game is. Like, oh, it's Steam trains, but Dark Souls. What does that even mean? Yeah, well, you just have to see for yourself. That's the way I explain it. Dark Souls, but train in space. Oh, fail better is wonderful. Not a lot of people actually buy their games, but yeah. Actually, I don't know about the other games. I just know. Actually, I do know about them. Fallen London's pretty fun, but it's also free to play. Sunless Sky is really good, and Sunless Sea, if you like reading, then it's good. Otherwise, don't buy it. Or buy it and then kind of support them, but don't buy it for the gameplay. The gameplay is pretty shallow. Sunless Skies, I am really sad it doesn't have an expansion because it's really good. And I'm also sad that I didn't notice that they've gotten it out there. Because I did see it back in the day, and I was like, man, looks awesome. But then I kind of forgot about it, and then 2 years after it had released, I saw it, played it, and found it was wondrous. At that point, like, kind of too late. Okay, and I was looking up. Actually, let's use redstone torches to mark which direction I'm heading. Can it repair itself? Yes. What if I look up at it? No. This is not good. This is pretty bad that it keeps on happening. But actually, this could be a huge boon. It's all about changing your perspective. Because if I can make myself invisible and make myself so that mobs can't damage me. Okay. It was here. Oh wait, that's the wrong world. Oh no. Is gonna go back here. Again? I was looking this direction, I was standing here. I think... Wait. And here, looking here. What if I just look this direction? So what if I kind of move into position and then mine? Look down, mine. Then move and mine. No, that doesn't fix. Oh wait, I don't think the distance, the area in which the area I look towards matters. Alright, I think I should just take this direction until I... Maybe it's just that over there that's... Copying that. Okay, it's also here. This is really strange. Oh. There. Oh yeah, I totally saw it. About to break. There isn't. I could, like, for fun, like, set up a bunch of, like, TikTok music and, like, one like equals, one broken tool, one subscribe equals me stuck. and just, at random, it just makes sure that I get stuck. Not because someone subscribed, but just because the game kind of randomly freezes me in place and I have to reopen the game. Who next be that one? Oh, think it might just be that chunk over there that's... Because over here don't seem... It does mean that that over there will be my buying chamber. Could I? I could open it. I just thought I heard a chicken. That was strange. Shouldn't be chickens now. Like, they would die of fall damage if they came down here. Away from service? Nah, no way they'll survive that. They can't even... They even trip on a 1 block fall. 2-block fall. Okay, this looks a lot better. I can tell. Oh, sorry. Not use my iron tool for medial task. This one iron tool. We've gotten almost 2 stack of redstone, 2 diamonds. That's like fine. Not the best, but it's fine. I've done the occasional mining of stone with it. Well, I only think I lost 1 piece of iron to that. Or 1 piece of iron's worth. Gotcha. Trick is then just mine down here. Then start mine. I heard that. There's a sudden zombie somewhere. We see him. It's just this and this. Oh. Look at that. Oh yeah. I don't actually know why I'm getting excited for gold. But what am I gonna need the gold for? I don't know. Oh, I could use it for rails probably. Need a... Oh, I've got enough to make a rail. Let's see if that's the thing I could do. Can't remember. Actually, I wouldn't know if I could. I was here in beta, not in alpha. It was a little slow. I was like eyeing up one who was playing it in alpha, but he had like finished his series. XK. He actually tried to make a new Minecraft series, but I don't think he did that well. He did the mistake of finding a ravine, and that's good. Yes, a ravine is a good base, but nothing happens in it. Like, you really need a lot of skills to make a ravine base. Otherwise, it's just a pit in the ground. Copy there. Otherwise, it's just a pit in the ground that because there's not really enough space to make a house. So what you'll have to do is turn the cavern into your house. Either by making sure that the thing is filled out, and guess what? Now it's no longer a cavern. Now it's just a flat roof on top and mildly interested inside. or you have to make the walls of the ravine house, which does look pretty good, but it takes a lot of resources to make it and time to mine it. So yeah, that's a bit of a problem going from alpha to then go to current Minecraft and try to make that. That is a really dangerous thing to do. And he unfortunately did that. So I only think there's like 3 episodes of it. Didn't really do the game because I did like this. Regardless, I'll play this version for you, man. And I'm gonna profile everything in it. So how it works and how it functions. I'll take every subsequent version after that. Wait, what am I doing? I'm making a... Actually, what I was doing was test out whether or not there is any, like, weird shenanigans like there was. It's not. Means this part of the world I can use for my mob farm. I only hope there is enough for the mob farm to function. I hope there's like enough space to get the mob farms equal. Otherwise, I have to make like a lava roof that kind of nullifies spawn. Which I can do, but I don't want to. With all of these near-death tools. Only actually I had some other survivors. Get those back in because I don't need them. And we take this gold, and now we try and see whether or not we can make the powered rail. We cannot. A minecart? We can. Okay, excellent. I actually realized that the mechanically powered rails actually do work still. Yeah, I can make a rail system. Pushes me up and down. Wait, actually, I want to try and see when. Let's just put this iron in, stop melting down. I might as well just test because that's one thing I didn't do in my attempt. Didn't have any rails. Did I hear something? I thought I heard something. This. I hear zombies. Hello. Over here now. Greetings. In here. It seems they might have gotten my scent. Thing is, according to one study, it seems that, if you find someone's odor attractive, that means that they more likely, that means that you might have their opposite in terms of immune defense, immunity system, which means that your children's would be more would have a better immune defense. Oh. Oh. And there. There. Hey. Alright. That was a cave. Up on the check. No. More iron. Wow, these are some boring upping veins. This is like terrible. I need to restock them. And there's more redstone. More redstone. Like later on, Minecraft, like in later version, you really can't get enough. Start making actions like beans, resource production. Really need a lot of redstone for that. Pistons, they expend some. Dispensers, not hoppers, hopper stone, but and all the redstone wiring. Like, I am surprised to find myself lacking redstone quite a few times. But then again, where we have our mega base is right on top of the Skulk area, which makes it a little difficult. Redstone. Regardless, I think now we are ready to do. Yep, iron is ready. Now it's time to make project. Yeah, 2 should be fine. Think I have enough rails to do it. Go. Just curses! You nearly killed me, bastard! You nearly killed me. Okay, I need to eat some bread. Lots and lots of bread. And here it. Bam. Bam, 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 bam. The speediest bread maker. Oh. That's convenient. Or a lava pond. Right, now we make... Can I place this? Yeah, I can do that. I should probably fix this out. I don't collide with the wall. I don't know, man. It might be that it'll kill me if I don't. I don't know. I don't know. I can't believe I didn't think of making these sort of tests. I didn't mean to go into you. I don't think this will produce any momentum. Yeah, it's not really doing much. Let's... What? Pardon me? What are they doing? Intriguing. Oh, there. Yep. Okay, I think it's there. Yeah. Alright, one more. Okay, that's a... that's how you do it. I remember. A flip. Let's go. Okay. You know what? Music time. Alright, so I need to find some way to launch it off of it without it bumping into this. That not actually touching. But anyways, I now take up. Even. Is there any way I can, like, I don't know, any block that would be... Wait, I know. I think I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm a genius. I know how to use the features of Minecraft. My guess is Notch may very well have made exact test. Maybe. Or something like it. Maybe not this. But then what he did was he pointed it in direction and then he playtested it. Yep, that's the kind of bounce I want, and he left it in. But the problem is that's not works because one distance relation is one is slightly different from direction. Okay, that doesn't. But like, for example, if I dug a hole right here, then if I touch that wall, I might not be hit by lava. Usually think. There's also a chance I get hit. Does actually counts as. I don't know how it mechanically works, but just trust me on this. I'm not showing it right now because it's a bread. I just need some bread. Yeah. Ah. Oh, actually, wait, let me. Because this might be the game change. Can you up? It was worth a shot. Okay, let's do. What am I about to do? Oh, distracted myself and I can't remember what I was. I know I need to like get this a hole that it will fall down into. See how it. Oh right, I need to touch lava and not die, or not touch lava and die rather. Okay, there the breads are. Bread. While we're at it, we're also pickaxes. No. That I'm a little. Not coffee. I don't like coffee. I cough a little. A little much. That's not how you talk properly. Properly. You really ought to articulate it. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. I also need to check one thing, just in case. Yeah, that would break it. Okay. So, lava touching. Okay, I didn't get touched there. That's good. Now over here, as you can see, I am now on fire. But I didn't touch the lava. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to move around until it stops burning. If, Wait, what? Oh my god, game, you are messing me up. Okay. The game just stopped but make the breads. Make the breads. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not touching lava again. The game is actively trying to kill me. No, actually it isn't. It's just like, you shouldn't touch lava. Have you learned your lesson? Oh, we're gonna burn your melon. Learn your lesson. 5%? You know what, fine. We'll let you pass with this warning. That's just... It just effectively means lava, combat-wise, if you get a bucket of lava, you are unstoppable. Just hit them once with the lava bucket and they're dead. I guess they could use water to, like, negate it. They just need to get their water. Put them in a position where they can't get water. Alright, so we are gonna dig a hole down here. Ugh. Okay, I might stop. I think it's time then. Part of what I'm feeling, I think it's best that I can just... I need to have energy tomorrow. This on my break, it is still things. Oh, oh. What's actually the clock? Okay. But then next weekend. And how long have I been doing this for today? Oh wow. But we've also learned a lot. Okay, I think this is far enough. Also need enough rails to actually do the test. But like, why I did the thing with the lava, just to show, depending on which way you approach something, it might act differently. Like in this case, once I approached it from here, it didn't do anything, but it did do something from here, which would lead me to believe I got it to like fly in here, then it would actually be further than if it here. Do I have enough rails? I do not. Just but that. These free. And then I'll... Yeah. Then we just... I forgot about the roof. I need to... Actually, don't. But I'm doing it anyway. Because I could just let the rail just go and then not enter it, but I want to be in it. I want to get hands on it. Be hands on with the test. Actually, I don't, but yeah, you don't have any hands on. I don't know. I think it went further. I think. Slightly further. Because like in the other cases it was like in the middle. I might be onto something here. Just check again. No, that looks very normal. But there it does seem to go further. This test is actually a little skewed. I have to dig a little further. Hello. Bye. Weird sound. Let me just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, that checks out. Could you not? Okay, I'll need to redirect everyone of. Crap. There we go. So it seems to go the same amount of distance. Actually, wait. I think it actually went a little further there. Ah. Wait, what happens if I give it max power? That wasn't max power. I think it actually goes further. It also kind of makes sense because then these blocks would be skewed this direction. Meanwhile, over there the blocks would be skewed this direction. So it makes sense that it is actually this one that's not as... But then again, it did make it quite at the distance. So... Oh! I think it's more consistent. More. Intriguing. I think that was a little bit of cheating, but that was actually really far. How does that even work? I don't know. Yeah, I think that over there is a little bit further it goes. I think it goes a little further. It might be exploitable. I don't know. I think I'm done for now. Yeah, but a lot has been done today. We got this whole thing mined out. I got all of this mined down. I found this path. Got a good chunk of stuff. Anyway, I got very comfortable fixing there, so I think I'll just stop for now. So, bye bye.